Hey, yo, what is good, YouTube? It's your boy Hesy back with another video. Now, look, check me out. So today we have a fire DPS loadout. So I've been holding this video out for a little minute. I know it's been a minute since I've been fired, but here it is. So basically, in this video, I'm gonna be giving y'all the melee rotation, what I use for my single target rotation, and I'm gonna let you guys know right now before we get too deep in the video and you get lost before you skip. Fire is fucking strong. I don't mean to curse. I don't mean to do, you know what I'm saying, overhype it, but fire is a strong ass power. And on single target, you will for sure be out of the top two DPSs. You know what I'm saying? On AoE, you're gonna still shine if you do everything correctly. Fire is a very strong power. So we're gonna go over the melee rotation, we're gonna go over the single target rotation, the loadouts, the artifacts, the white sockets. Every timestamp will be in the description below. Hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Make sure I hit the like button so you can get some more DPS guys. The next one I have coming is my Celestial one, which is updated. If you have not watched any of my Celestial DPS videos, bro, Celestial is strong too. But first, let's get into this video. All right, so basically what you guys are gonna want to get for your AoE, I mean, well, just is like, this is just like in general for your artifacts. So basically for my artifacts I run, now of course I'm on test server. I have a lot of artifacts on here, and of course I have them all 200. But the only artifacts you would need to be running, need to have, or you know what I'm saying, even have around you, they do not need to be 200. One, you would need the transformation card, strategist card, and the Grimorium. Now, some people change out the Grimorium for Scrap of the Soul Cloak for AoE so they can get more supercharges back, but I usually run with EOG spamming healer, so I don't have that problem. So I'm gonna run the Grim for the extra 5% might, because I always run with a healer that spams EOG. But basically, this is what you're gonna run on AoE. As soon as you go to single target, only thing you're switching out is that Grim. You're throwing in Solar Amplifier, and there you go. All right, and you'll be sitting on the same amount of base might, because Solar Amplifier and the Grim does the same 5% might buff at 200%. I mean, yeah, 200% at max rank. But as of right now, on my AoE, it's these three artifacts and Solar Amplifier. Now, if you want, go ahead. You got the pockets. If you want to go ahead, put the Linear's Amulet or the Scrap of the Soul Cloak. You really do not need Scrap, but Scrap is fun if you just rather run it because you're not running with us. Supercharge spam and healer, all right? If you're not, I would suggest you run this so you can get your supercharges back, but since I don't need it, I'm going to run Grimorium. And it gives you extra damage. But if you are in a DPS comp and you know for a fact that your healer is going to keep you alive, go ahead and put the amulet on. This artifact is so strong with a healer by your side. Do not get it twisted. Do not get it twisted, right? But let me get into the white sockets. All right, so the white sockets I run for the head mod, I run Fireball, Barrage 3. That is a supercharge, very strong supercharge. That is the only one you need to run. For the neck mod, I'm running Escalating Might. Everybody should know this by now if you're my DPS. Accelerated Stoke Flame, so I can get my cooldown on my PIs faster, you know what I'm saying? I can clip spontaneous combustion into Stoke Flames more frequently if I have accelerated Stoke Flames. For the chest mod, if you do not have a Scrap of the Soul Cloak 200, which I usually do, and I probably sometimes I have it on, if I'm not, oh well. But if you have a EOG spam and healer, you really do not need extended supercharge. But penetrating strikes is the way to go if you're not using extended supercharge. If you have this at 200, you don't need extended supercharge. But if you do not have it at 200, you will probably need it if you want to run Travel Soul Cloak. Now the leg mod, I am running Flashpoint. It really does not matter. It's going to heal you. Your healer's there to heal you anyway. So this leg mod is not really needed. It really does not matter. Your healer will be there for you unless you're in the content, but you should be just wiping them if you're in something low tier like that. And dashing combos for the Whirling Dervish in your loadout, and for your hand mods, you're going to be running max damage. All right, and just to let you guys know, I'm sitting on the base of 60k might. This is the strongest gear I can get. Strongest gear I can get since I'm on test server. You would have to play on test server to get the rest of the gear, and I'm not going to do that. But with 60k might, you'll be surprised at what I parse. As you see right there, I parsed the 86k on 3 targets. You're going to see this loadout. All right, so let's get into the melee rotation. All right, guys, so for my melee loadout, what I run is, let me show you what the skill points is. I only have 304 skill points. I know a lot of people be asking me, for your skill points, well, on test server, I only have 304. All right, I keep one spec just in case I need to spec something in. And this is how I have them spec. It's core super powered. Critical attack chance, critical attack damage. Throw your rest in might until you have it maxed. Once you have it maxed, throw it into precision. You know what I'm saying? If you do weapon taps in between your combos. If not, just throw it into health. For your iconic powers, I always spec these moves because sometimes I might switch out the powers. And these moves right here are always universal. Solar Amplifier for Heat Vision, Sonic Cry, Neo Venom Boost, Ferrum Bloom, and Robot Sidekick. All of these are nice. All right, so you can use them on every power. Now I am super powered with this loadout. You will need to be super powered. If you're not super powered, not super powered. If you're not super speed, I did not come up with an alternative for this. I'm pretty sure, I'm not even really sure what you can run. Probably Sonic Cry, but then again, I don't know how that would really tie into the loadout. But all I know is for fire, you will need Whirling Dervish. It is very much stronger. So if you could just spend that $10, go ahead. All right, so basically we got Spontaneous Combustion, Stoke Flames, Fire Burst, Flashpoint, Whirling Dervish, and Fireball Barrage. All we need to do is clip Spontaneous Combustion into Stoke Flames, and then we just go left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all boys a rotation right now, and I'm gonna still show you right now that I'm sitting on 60k might, and I'm actually gonna buff so you guys can see. I'm at 60,850. So what I'm gonna just do is I'm gonna pop one of these colas so I can just be higher might. I'm pretty sure some people have higher might on live servers. I'm pretty sure. You should have at least what, 61k might. I'm pretty sure a lot because I'm sitting at like 71. So this is for my people that's real low. Now with fire, it does not start off 80k parser, 20k parser. It needs to heat up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fire. It needs to heat up. So what I'm gonna show you is the rotation from left to right. What I like to do with Whirling Dervish is just to keep it on until Spontaneous Combustion, and then I'll do the melee tap to clip out of it. They give 48k. Of course, it's going to come up once you get heated up, because fire is one of them powers that it just needs time to build its damage up. They give you a 79k parser with what, 61k might. Hey, it's going to drop back down, but I'm gonna try and get y'all the what is called, the 70k parser. You feel me? For a fact, what I like to do for my supercharge when I like to pop it in, I like to pop it right after Fireball Barrage. I'm going to show you a rotation. There goes a 79k parser right there. That's all you need to see right there. All right, you believe that it's strong right now? You believe that it's strong right now? So this is what I like to do with my supercharge. I'm gonna give it one more rotation. I'm gonna show you guys so you could, you know what I'm saying, probably do the same thing. All right, so after Fireball Barrage, I like to go straight into the super because it's like a lot of dots. And as you can see, I'm gonna parse something high, 112k parser. Look, this is what I love about it. Fire is a nice power, and if you could clip Flashpoint into Stoke Flames, if you're nice like that, go ahead and do it. As you can see, I'm better on PC now, right? 61k parser, bro. Fire is a good power on AoE. I can tell you, you can keep up with some DPSs. You can keep up with Celestial. You can keep up with Mental. Water. Probably not Earth or Rage, but probably not Nature. But you can keep up with most powers. This AoE damage is incredible, and I'm gonna have to say, if you could keep up with AoE, you're gonna blow them out in a single target. So let's get into the single target loadout. You feel me? That's what I'm most excited to show y'all. All right, so basically for my single target loadout, now this is gonna vary if you are risky or not, if you trust the healers or not, if you're going in elite content or not. So basically, just for a standard rotation, you know what I'm saying, for a fire DPS, if you're just casually playing, you know what I'm saying, you're not on a scoreboard chasing shit, you're not any like trying to die for the damage. Feel me? So if you're not one of those DPSs, go get transformation card, your strategist card, or your solar amplifier. I have two different single target loadouts I would like to show you. We're sitting on that 62k might. All right, but basically, if you were using my V2 rotation, which I'll just show you what I'll have in a rotation instead of just, you know, going through a whole nother rotation. All you would have to do is change out your strategist card for the amulet, and you'll just put it like this. This is for the V2 loadout. If you're a little scoreboard chaser, if you're not, for the casual loadout, look, just get that strategist, that transformation card, and that solar amplifier. All right. So basically, what I run from left to right for my single target, you're just gonna be standing in one spot basically, unless you're in absorb heat. So basically, I use spontaneous combustion, amplify heat vision, absorb heat, and overheat, and I just go rinse and repeat. Everything comes up at the right time, and that's what you need to do. Now, this is like the V2 loadout right here. You know what I'm saying? This is the one I use for everything. You can use this for everything. Basically, but if you just want the regular loadout, this is what it is. Spontaneous combustion, heat vision, absorb heat, and snuff out. And that's just so you get the 35%er. Because if you're using an amulet, every time you pop a 35%er, it resets your stacks. And if you're only going to get 3 moves out right here, right? Of course, you could just keep circling these three moves. But why? You know what I'm saying? Why? You know, just take this out and throw in overheat so you can have a little bit more damage, and you don't even have to worry about pop. You don't even have to worry about popping a 35% to reset your stacks. You know why? Because you're going to be having 10 stacks, you know? So look, in this loadout from left to right, as you see, we're still on the 62k might. I just want to let you guys know. This loadout is I like it. You know, if you do not keep up with somebody on the AoE, you are going to keep up with them on single target. Now, I cannot tell y'all I'm going to be getting 60k parcels like I was on live server, because when I was on live server, I was getting 60k parcels, which is crazy because I didn't know the potential of fire. I remember I was saying fire was garbage. For a while, I said I'll smoke a fire DPS. Completely ate my words once I tried to power myself. As you see, a 41k might. Now I don't know if some of you guys are getting 41k might. You know what I'm saying? With the loadout you have, but look, 42k might. Fire is another. Look, single target. Look, it has to heat up. It has to heat up. Of course, I think your damage drops. I'm not sure. When I was just doing it, it didn't drop. But we're gonna see right now at 37. Okay, it did drop. But that's the damage, really. You know what I'm saying? You can see the potential right now. Just keep doing this, and then just imagine, just imagine you had the amulet on, just increasing your might the whole time. You know, that damage is incredible. And this is really the loadout. You know, I'm gonna give my thoughts on fire right now, to be honest, because I don't want to make a whole nother section. But my thoughts on fire is I just been talking about it the whole thing. And like, if you're a DPS head, you're gonna want to try your hardest to keep up on AoE. I'm gonna throw in the supercharge so you can see when I pop it. I like to pop it right after spontaneous. I mean, after the absorb heat, but I'm gonna pop it right after you know what I'm saying, the overheat right here. But my thoughts on fire: you have to try your ass off on AoE. Some powers you might not have to try as hard, but you know, you just want to try your hardest at all times. You feel me? But on single target, you're gonna smoke them, bro. You're gonna smoke them if you're doing everything right. If you're doing this rotation right here from left to right, you're gonna smoke them. All right. And this is the V2 loadout right here. This is not even the original one. Like, this is the one you use if you want to use the amulet. So I'm just letting you know when the boss gets 35%, snuff out is really gonna start to really gonna start to tick. So man, look, that's what it is with fire. I'm gonna leave 2 videos at the end of this, you know what I'm saying, video. Make sure you click one of these 2. It will lead you to one of my DPS comps when I comp somebody as fire, without the amulet and with the amulet on. I think I had 2 different videos when I did it. If you guys enjoyed this video, it would mean a lot to me. You can hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? We are on that grind. I've been on the uploading streak so far. So look, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell. I love all y'all boys, you know what I'm saying? Gotta show the love every time y'all boys, you know what I'm saying, just come through. So if you want to catch me on live streams, while I'm streaming almost every day, not every day, depends on the vibe, come on the stream. Link is in the description. Now I post it every time on YouTube when I'm live, and you'll never miss a stream, bro. I want y'all guys to enjoy fire. Tell me how you like it. If you have any thoughts, or if you have anything you would like to change, let me know in the comments. For now, this is, you know, so this is what we're gonna thug out. I hope y'all enjoy this fire DPS loadout. It took a while. This is one of the powers that I lastly went, and I'm going to say I fucking enjoyed it, and I want to go back. It's crazy, right? The one power I thought was gonna be garbage, the one power I want to go back and use. Man, I hope y'all both enjoyed this video, man. Big Hesy out, and yeah, Big Hesy out.